Hi everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to show you to make a bouncing ball. I'm pushing delete button to delete that one, and we switch from Blender Render to Blender Game. We're going to add a plane and we scale it up like that. It's a big plane, so not important. We're going to add some material and we're going to say to this one, for instance, green. It's not important, like plane. The only thing that's important is that you over here by physics you put in elasticity 1. I'm going to show you in a few seconds if you change that what's happening, also with playing around with the other ones. And we open it up a little bit more and we see over here the physics where we're going to say static, and we're going to say collision bound box because this is a box. Now we're going to add mesh sphere. I'm going to put the sphere a little buff. We're going to scale it a little bit down because it's a big ball, and we're going to smooth it. I'm going to add a material, scroll up, and I'm going to say this is a red ball, and we're going to give it a nice red color. Same principle over here. Put the elasticity to 1, otherwise he bounces back. What does that mean? That means that if you catching a ball and you throw it through a plane and it bounces back, it has a certain elasticity, and the more you gave it up to 1, when 1 is the maximum, the more he's bouncing back. So I want to add physics to that one also, and I'm going to say this is a rigid body. And we're going to say this is a collision bound, but this is a sphere. Now if I press P, you will see what's going to happen. P for ball. He's bouncing on the surface, up and down, always little by little. Escape to come back. Now if I for instance change the material to elasticity 0 and I do the same, P, you will see he's going to stick on it. Now put it back again, escape, add 1, and we put damping at less. You will see same principle, but he's bouncing back, but not that much as earlier on. So I'm pressing P again, see, he's bouncing. And with play around with these values, you can say 0 and we do it again. You see, this is higher, and you can play around with it, not important. So if I angle now the plane a little bit like that, you'll see that the ball will move sideways. I'm going to show you very quickly, pressing P, see, 1 click and he's falling like that. If I now change it, escape again, to 0, you will see it rolls off. P, like that. That's a big difference between these values. Another thing is that I'll rotate it a little bit more like that. I'm going to add another plane. Add mesh plane. Scale it up a little bit like that. I'm going to put on a material. I'm going to say blue. I'm going to give it a blue color. Same elasticity to 1. We're going to say RY minus 45. Now we're going to open it a little bit up like that. And we're going to say to that one, this is also static and there's also a box to do it, so it's not important, and I'm pressing P. And now you see that the ball is jumping left and right all the way down. So you can make your own course or trace or track, whatever you want with it, just by putting some things aside, yes or no. If you want, for instance, certain jobs invisible, you can say, you can say I don't want that, and if you press P, now you see he will bounce back, but you don't see it. So there's a lot of things that you can do with it. Just play around, enjoy it. This was a very short tutorial, but to show you how a bouncing ball is working. If you like me, please like my channel. Thank you.